This week we're talking about super glues. Why do we have 3 different ones?
Okay, so we have Gorilla Glue, boop, boop, boop. Loctite, and a dollar store super glue. What we're gonna do is compare and contrast these with wood, metal, plastic, and blue tape.
So, here we go!
All right, so the first thing is, we're gonna do wood. So let's open these up and then let's try wood on them. Now we're gonna put all of these on the wood and we're gonna wait, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, it seems like a good amount of time.
And then we'll pull them apart and see how strong they are.
So, here we go!
What we want to do is put about the same amount of glue on each one of these. This one's much thinner. The dollar store glue is much thinner. This one is the thickest one by far. Gorilla Glue is the thickest. Now, to make sure that they all have the same amount of pressure pushing down, we're using the same kind of rubber bands. And these are planed to the same thickness of board. So, just gonna do a single twist and go from there.
Now we're gonna see what it looks like when we use plastic. So I found that they're not sticking well together when it's connected on the ends. So I'm just gonna do it better this way with all of them.
All right, now we're gonna do metal. See if I can glue these nails together. And now it's time for blue tape. Blue tape we use all the time in the shop where we glue blue tape to other blue tape so that we can keep boards in place just for us to do some sort of cutting or something like that, typically on the bandsaw. This one is so thin, it's like water. For sure, the Gorilla Glue is the thickest, and this one is the thinnest, and the thinnest one's getting all over my fingers. All right!
All right!
So let's start with the wood on the dollar super glue. First of all, my impression of the dollar super glue, it is thin, it is watery, it gets all over the place.
My fingers are all super glued.
Yeah, we should wear gloves for this. Holy cow. We're gonna have to clean those fingers up later. Okay, does it work? Yeah.
Maybe I should give it a try.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does it pass the Dom test? Oh, I think it might. Yep.
Yes. When we're done, we're gonna do another test at the end here, where we put these in water, and we'll see if we can pull all of them apart.
Next up, Gorilla Glue. This is the really expensive kind, right?
Yeah, the Gorilla Glue and the Loctite are actually pretty similar in price.
It is so good. It super glued the rubber band.
Oh my goodness!
Oh yeah, it's just like tearing off. There's still like residue. Oh, it is just stuck on there. Might be able. Yeah. All right.
All right, you got it off. Can you get them apart?
Oh no, I can't get that.
No. They both seem to work well with wood.
Yep. So on to this next one. This is. Let's see. This is the fancy kind.
Loctite.
Oh, and it has the same problem right over here. Oh, there we go.
Can you get them apart?
Let's see. No, I cannot.
So all 3 of these glues work very well on wood. They do a decent job on wood. Honestly, if we were going to pull them apart, we'd probably break the fibers of the wood before we actually break the glue bond. Our next experiment will be to put these in water. But before that, let's look at the other ones. The next one's tape. We actually do this a lot. We don't need a great bond with tape. They just need to be stuck together.
So are they?
And they are, right? And then does the glue stick through the tape? I mean, can we pull the blocks apart?
Well, I guess that just depends on the strength of the tape.
Yeah, without the tape. So the blocks are held together very well, and the tape rips.
Dollar store super glue ain't too bad, is
it? So far it's a win. So do you want to try number 2?
All right, here we are, Gorilla Glue. And wow, this rubber band is like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this other part of it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's just ripping. Oh, and it's connecting to my fingers. Man. All right, let's see. Yeah, it passes that test. Now let's see if it passes the second one. Here we go.
Yes. So this one actually worked a lot better. It didn't rip the tape. It wasn't a mess. So I would give this one probably, yeah, I can see it kind of seep through the tape a little bit because it's such a thin, watery thing. This one's a win for woodworking with tape.
That tape is...
We finally found one where it's better. So you want to try this one as well?
Sure. So this is the fancy schmancy kind. Oh, nope, not gonna come apart there.
All right.
Oh, this one might not. Yeah, this one's not going.
Uh-oh. No,
There.
it does, yeah. There was some tape that was around the edge of it. So same thing. You notice it all came off in one piece. It didn't break the tape. You know, it was very good. So Loctite and Gorilla Glue, same thing right now.
Yep. So now let's do this one.
Plastic. All right. So this one was a mess to do the plastic on. Oh my goodness.
If you turn around, you can see how it like that color on it got just completely taken up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just a wreck. And just that. Okay, so it took a lot of force, but I was able to get the plastic apart. So, not a great glue for plastic. It held them together, but with some force, I was able to pull them apart.
Let's test the Gorilla Glue one. Oh,
yeah.
Rubber bands keep on snapping. These ones are just too strong for that.
This one's also a dirty one. It's just a little bit thinner.
Ooh, I don't think this one's gonna break.
Is it not?
Nope, this one ain't going.
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Gorilla Glue plastic, definitely a win.
Now on to the fancy kind. This one's rubber band always comes off so smoothly, doesn't it?
It's because it's a thick gel, so it's not getting all over the place.
Let's see. Oh, I think this one might be stuck together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good hold. Considering these are both round objects and they're barely touching at a point, the fact that those glued together so well was crazy. We'll go metal. The first one, I got a really good job. Let's see if we can pull these apart. Oh, little snap. It didn't take much force to pull those apart with metal. So, yeah.
Now let's try Gorilla Glue. Oh, there we go. That was stuck to the table there for a second. Oh, that didn't take much force either.
Okay, so Gorilla Glue didn't work so well on the metal.
Now for the fancy kind. That also didn't take much force.
All right, so they didn't hold together that well with the metal. All three of them broke. I think this one probably the least amount of force. These two about the same, or what do you think?
About the same, I'd say.
About the same amount of force. So I would say Loctite and Gorilla Glue are very, very comparable. They're basically the same product. If I picked one over the other, I would pick the Gorilla Glue because it's the thicker gel.
It's a lot more easier to deal with too.
Yeah,
I feel like.
This dollar store one's a mess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the last part of this, which is putting these underwater for a little bit and seeing how long it takes for us to get them apart.
So here we go.
You got a bucket of water.
Got a bucket of water.
All right, let's fill them up.
Here we go.
We're gonna have to weigh them down somehow. We're gonna use these rocks to hold them down. That one is one rock. Oh. That one is a second rock.
And this one is a third rock.
How long are we gonna let these soak for?
An hour.
1 hour.
See you then.
All right, these have been soaking actually for more than an hour.
Probably more like 3 or 4.
Yeah. We went to the grocery store, came back. So this one is the Dollar Super Glue, and
Oh, is that held together pretty well?
That is held together. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that's held together pretty well. Don't think that's coming off.
All right. So Gorilla Glue.
Here we go. Yep, just as I expected. I don't think that one's coming off.
Nope.
Nope, let's find out about this one. The fancy kind. Nope, not coming off.
So, okay, worst experiment ever.
Nothing happened.
All right. So, no, actually, interesting news. CA glue or super glue is apparently water resistant. So this soaked in there for like 3 hours, and all 3 glues were fine.
Yeah.
So good news to know there. If you like videos like these,
check out this one.
And until next time,
See ya.
see ya.